Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. We are in the world-famous Sipping Den. You know, I review everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee. Pretty cool channel, isn't it? And I put a playlist together so that you can find everything quick and easy. You got to categorize. You just check out the category you want, click on it. Beautiful. To make it even extra easier for you, every video I do, I pin the first comment because it always has a link pertaining to the playlist, or to the playlist that pertains to what I'm reviewing. In this case, bourbon. I'm doing RD1. RD1. Is that a Lexington? Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, double finished. All right. So after they make this bourbon, which is 70% corn, what is it? 17% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. In this case, they take staves. They take French oak staves, and they soak the French oak staves in maple syrup. They do some kind of process to get that maple syrup into the wood. And then they take those staves and they put them in the barrel, the bourbon barrel that was originally matured in. And they let it sit to infuse the flavor of the French oak and the maple syrup on this particular one. Now, RD1 stands for, the one is first, so it's RD Registered Distillery. It is the first registered distillery in Lexington, Kentucky. It was originally called Ashland Distillery. Then it was called William Tarr. Okay, and I got a bottle of old William Tarr right there. That's the old label. And now it is RD1. And it's a beautiful bottle if you think about it. And what I like about it, this is the was on the label of the original Ashland when it was the Ashland Distillery. And I like the picket fence here denoting the horse farms throughout the bluegrass. So what are we looking at here? It is 49.95% alcohol by volume. That is 99.9 proof. All right, well, I've got 4 of these. I got the small batch, the French oak, the double matured French oak, and the maple, and then I got an Amburana. And I'm going to do each one separately, and then we're going to line these babies up, and we're going to find out what exactly that wood imparts on each one of these. How does that wood affect the flavor? It's the same bourbon with all the different woods. It's going to be interesting. Do that last. All right, so let's get into this bad boy. Looking forward to the old oak, or excuse me, the old oak, the maple. All right, put this right up here. All right, put this right here. It's at least 4 years old. As far as how long they keep in contact with the other, doesn't say. Now, nor do I know where this is sourced from. They are not yet putting out their own stuff. As far as how long it's been in contact with the secondary staves, you really can't say. I mean, no, you'd have to be crazy to say I'm going to do it for 3 months or 6 months because it might be overdone or underdone. You got to taste it. You can get in the ballpark. So what's my guess? 3 to 6 months. That's the general rule of thumb. And I've been taking note. Man, it smells like maple. Yeah. All right. Right off the bat, maple. So each one's had a different sweetness coming from it. This one's definitely maple. Smells good. Oh, yeah. With that grain. Kind of smells like maple pancakes. The grain and the maple syrup on pancakes smells good. Of course, you always have that underlying oakiness. And with that said, I'm going to take an acclimation sip, and then we will go in for the tasting. Interesting. And That taste is maple. Tastes like, you know the fake pancake syrup that everybody thinks is maple syrup, but it's not. This doesn't taste like that. This tastes like if you've ever had real 100%, it's a little bit expensive, so a lot of people don't buy it, they don't know. Real 100% maple syrup. Because when you get the real stuff, it's got all the notes from the tree, along with the sweetness from the maple syrup. There's no added corns, none of that garbage. And that is exactly what this tastes like, okay? It has the notes from the tree, the barrel, with the maple syrup. It's exactly... I mean, it doesn't taste as strong as if you drank, like if I took a shot of maple syrup, real maple syrup, but it's very reminiscent of it. And that's the best way I'm going to leave this. This thing tastes like real 100. And see, if you've never had it, you should really, even if it's a small jar like this, get you some real maple syrup. Not only does it taste great, but it's actually the way it should be. It's got the vitamins and minerals. I mean, there's a lot of sugar in it. It's got that, natural sugar in it. But it has everything that it's supposed to have. It's not got any garbage. If you're going to have it, that's what you have as a treat. Dead on. Dead on. It's nice. It's been very interesting. All right, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to bow out here. See you on the next one. Next one's going to be one of my favorites. You'll see what we get.